Lambert Outdoors here, and we're gonna be doing another review. Now this right here, this jig is a really cool jig, and it caught so many fish. This jig caught so many fish. I bought 3 of them, and we took it out on the river and did wonderful. But if you've ever went river fishing, you know you're gonna lose some jigs. So I actually lost 2 on the river and 1 on a lake, and so I reordered this jig just to do this review because I like this jig so much, and we're gonna be talking about it. But first, you're gonna see some fishing footage right now. Got thick bluegill here on the Panfish Mafia. It's like a little tiny feather of a tail, chartreuse green, but seems to be working with a white head and a red eye. You'll see the eye coming around there. We are on the river today, and we are catching all kinds and all sizes of fish with this Panfish Mafia. This is probably the biggest fish of the day, you know, just shark, that's it. Got another little sunfish on the white ballhead with chartreuse tail from Panfish Mafia. Got another little sunfish on the Panfish Mafia jig right there on the river. Back. Let's talk about this jig right here. So this is a 32 ounce white round head jig with large painted black eyes. You see those eyes are very big. This is hand painted white with the hand painted black eye over it, and it has a chartreuse feather, and that is tied on by a pink thread. Now inside the chartreuse feather, it looks like it has some sort of nope, just the feather. But the feather is, I mean, amazing. In the water, when this gets wet, it like zips tight, and then when there's a little bit of movement or you stop jigging it, it kind of goes like that again, and then you jig it, zoop, and then whoop. So it looks like, it could look like a grasshopper, you know, swimming through. Looks like a minnow. So many things this looks like, and all of the fish love it. This is actually tied on a number 10 gold round eagle claw hook. That's what that hook is. So pretty cool. So the way this works is you tie your fishing line on top here of the jig right there. Your line is up here. You can have a bobber like I do. I usually will use a bobber about 1.5 feet from the jig, so about like that. And then I will jig this along like this in the water. I'll cast it out about 25 feet where I think maybe crappie are, and then jig along, and this thing caught some fish. So when I was trying to get too close to logs though, it wasn't getting it back, especially if it's like a log underneath. And I think actually one time a fish grabbed it and wrapped it around a log because I felt a bite. I know I did. So construction of this is amazing. I have no complaints there. I have no complaints about this one at all. This is probably one of my favorites so far of Panfish Mafia. It's definitely going to be a go-to. I ordered more of them, obviously. So I'm a repeat order of this particular jig. I'm a repeat order of. No other jigs that I order more of besides this one. So if that says something right there. The feathers are super, super soft and not stiff at all. The tying right there, I mean, that's hand tied. So this is also customizable. So let's say you're like, that's cool and everything, but I want the feather to be green, black, blue, whatever. They can do that for you. If you're like, I want the thread to be this color, they could do that for you. I want the eye to be smaller, they could do that. I want it to be a blue head, they could do that for you. All you have to do is go on their website, panfishmafiajigs.com. If you don't see what you like in their 168 products, and then you can simply send them a message saying this is exactly what I was wanting, and they will make it for you. How much did this jig cost? $2. $2. The amount of fish that this catch has caught for $2 is crazy. I'm talking, I had it, I fished for those 2 jigs. I use them for a good month and a half religiously. I mean, I put them in a rotation. You know, they're going hitting the water, catching a fish, catching a fish. If it stops hitting, switch to a different color. I'm catching fish, then I'll come back to this one later. So when you buy them, like I said, they cost $2. I bought that one online at panfishmafiajigs.com. They have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and it comes in this little sleeve here, this little package. When you order it through the mail, no shipping, free shipping, $2 free shipping. That's crazy. But if you're the type of person that wants to order it in person, go to AJ Slavin Fishing. They have these in stock there. It is AJ Slavin is fishing is right next to Walmart on Brant Pike in Heber Heights. So if you're the type of person that likes to see things in person, you can buy it there. But me, I have bought products there. And then that's when I started ordering online, because I was like, look, I'm gonna just fill up my cart and empty it out, fill it up and empty it out. I've actually put in a few orders at this point. So really cool jig. Let's give it a score. 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. How would I rate this jig? I would rate this jig at an 8.5. I don't think you can get much better than this. I mean, you can catch everything from smallmouth, largemouth, crappie, perch, rock bass, sunfish, bluegill, catfish, everything on this one jig, which is crazy. You can even take the bobber off and let this sink all the way to the bottom like this, and it would mimic something eating off the bottom, like a little minnow all by itself eating off the bottom. Personally, I do the bobber and jig horizontally, and that's just how I fish for crappie. So, but like you saw, we caught a lot more than just crappie. There you go. That's my review. You can leave in the comments if you have ever used a jig like this, or what are your favorite colors to use in a jig. All of that information is very helpful to other people that are watching the video. So just leave a comment and say, my favorite colors to use are this. I've used a jig similar to that and it has worked, or it has not worked, whatever your experience is with it. Also, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share the video, share the channel. That's how the channel grows. And also watch our other videos. That all helps. So thank you and have a great day, and God bless.